Hello, hello. I'm live. How y'all feeling? It is hot. Last night was a little bit cool. It was a little bit chilly even, but the heat was back today and tonight. Cole, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Allegedly, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome, Catherine. Thanks for popping in. Doing some speed reads tonight. Gonna do a little special edition type of vibe. So I'm waiting to see who comes through. Pocket full of pet. Welcome. Thank you for joining. We'll be tapping into some tarot readings, donation based. See who comes through. I will share what the theme is shortly. And we will go through the routine as we do, starting off with prayer and then a collective message. And then some bibliomancy from my book, Sacred Soul Simplified, available everywhere that books are sold, only for $11.11. Helps elevate your soul, help you live your purpose, tapping into cosmic concepts that have been channeled. And there's journal pages in the back for the soul work and soul inquiry. There are very, very inspiring affirmations and declarations and just helping you rise up. Abundance, welcome, thank you. Abundance, welcome, thank you. Saving your soul, thank you for joining. Keish, there you are. Yay. What's up, sis? Thank you for coming. I wanted to share something. And you needed to be here. Because it's inspired by you. Y'all, whoever is here, please follow Keish in Progress that you see there. Please follow along. Cindy, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. What's up? How you feeling? What's going on? How you doing? So I was waiting for our special guest, Keish, to be here so that I can share the theme and the inspiration for tonight's live. And Keish, you inspired this live because of Capo's Cash. And I wanted to share a little bit about that so that they can also go to your page so that they can learn more about that. But Keish, who I met here on TikTok, or she, I guess, connected with me on TikTok, and then we ended up having some time together, readings and just connecting and touching base, and then developed a friendship. And the way that we connected was through pain. And she lost her son at 12 weeks old, and she is going to be celebrating his heavenly birthday on June 14th. And every year she is going to be, and has been, and is going to continue to have a fundraiser in his honor. And she has her Cash App, which is Blessed Since 88. Is that right? Blessed Since 88. And she raises funds for families and for children. So in his honor, she gathers this money, and she basically likens it to if, she was celebrating his birthday, people would be buying him gifts, and there would be a birthday party and all of these things, right? But in his honor, and to still celebrate him in his memory, she has this fundraiser on his birthday, and then she gives it to a family in need, or to a child that might need something, or for school or school supplies, or whatever it may be. You'll learn more about her and her story on her page, so please do follow her, Keish in Progress, KESHINPROGRESS. But with all of that said, what I would like to do, and why I wanted you to be here, Keish, is that tonight, any donations for speed reads, I am going to be asking everyone to send the donation to you for Capo. So if you can put your Cash App in the comments, Keish, and I will pin that, so that way everyone knows to send their donation straight to you. So I've donated myself already thus far. I will happily donate again. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm like, what else can I do? I love you, sis. I love you. What else can I do? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live. And instead of me doing my regular donations, I want to give all my donations to you for Capo. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So instead of Back to Natural for tonight's donations, whatever y'all can share or spare, 1111 is the value of the speed read. You will still get on the list if Keish lets me know who sent the $5, potentially $5.55 minimum. But again, whatever you can share or spare, if it's a little bit more this time around because it's for Capo, it's for children, it's for families that are in need, then I would really, really appreciate that. And then you would just send it directly to Keish. So I believe it is Blessed Since 88 Cash App. It's such a reflection of your beautiful soul. Thank you, Keish. And you, it takes one to know one. It takes one to know one. So, hey, Lisa, thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, y'all, let's get on the list and let's get some donations in for Capo's Cash. Okay, that's what we're doing tonight. So please don't send to me. Send it straight to Keish. Okay, Keish, let me know if it is blessed since 88. I believe is your Cash App. So pop that in the comments and I will pin it so that I can make sure that whoever comes through can send it to you directly and they'll get their reading. Cool? That's why I wanted you to be here. I couldn't do that without you here. So I was going to see if I was going to do it last night. Is it being filtered? They're so whack. Okay, I didn't see it. So let me see if I could put it in. So whack. But it is that, right? Blessed since 88. All right. I'm going to pin it. Whoever is here, please let me know if you can donate and send it directly to Keish. And what I would love for the emoji is an angel wing, the angel wing emoji to get on the list in honor of Capo. So angel wing for her angel, for her baby boy angel who is everywhere and looking down. Yes, yes. Awesome. And you'll get on. I see y'all. Keish is on. Lisa is on. Awesome. Oloye, welcome. Thank you for joining. Abby, welcome. I'm grateful for you, sis. I am grateful for you. So y'all, I will just keep repeating for those, that are trickling in and stuff what the plan is. But we'll get right into prayer and then collective message. And the theme, with all of that said, is pain into purpose. Keish has transformed her pain into purpose with this awesome way of honoring her son and with the work that she does and how she is inspiring others on her journey. So again, follow her so you can see what she's got going on and the incredible progress, Keish in progress, that she is making and the purpose ultimately that has come out of a lot of pain. So we're all going to be getting some messages tonight in regards to how we have transmuted our pain into purpose. Okay. Very inspiring indeed. Indeed. Dragon Lord, welcome. El Plebe, welcome. Gage, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for joining. We are tapping into pain into purpose, inspired by Keish in progress, who is here and doing a fundraiser in honor of her son, her angel baby boy. And we're going to be giving the love to her tonight. So I will put her Cash App yet again because the comments apparently are only pinned for a minute. Blessed Since 88. And if anybody sends to me by mistake or because it's written at the top and stuff, then I'll just send it to her. But it is just clean to just send it straight to her. You know what I mean? I always like to make everything fully transparent and all of the things. So I'm like, instead of it, oh, I'll get it and send it. I'm like, just send it straight. Send it straight to Keish. You know what I'm saying? You can just let it go to you, and then exactly if it happens. But I rather it just, go straight to you. I know you do. I know you do. And it's exactly why I just, cut out the middleman, even if I'm the middleman. Indeed. Awesome. Okay. So let us say prayer again for those who are interested in a speed read tonight, tapping into how you have transformed your pain into purpose, inspired by Quiche and this fundraiser that she's doing for her angel baby boy. I would like all of the donations to go to her tonight for this fundraiser that is going to be to families or children in need. So I'm so proud of her, and so it's such a beautiful story and just what she's chosen to do to celebrate his birthday, June 14th, when it comes around all of the times, and that she'll be doing it forevermore, to honor him and his memory and his resilience and his fight, So this is my way, additionally, than just giving the donation that I did share with her the other day, that I was like, I want to, see how else I can help. Until I can give more, I'm gonna give more. And this is the way that I thought would be cool to do it. So awesome. You got sent a DM from Lisa, word up. So all the things, make the connections and send the love. Yes. So angel wing emoji in the comments. Miss Nicole, you know how many times I was going to text you today? How are you? Yay. Thank you for being here. Hi. You were on my mind all day, and I was like, I have to text Miss Nicole and see how she's doing. And then the day got away from me, and here you are. What's up? We are tapping into pain into purpose, and it's inspired by Quiche, because she is doing her fundraiser in honor of her son, her angel baby boy, Capo, and she raises funds for families in need and children in his honor. So instead of the donations going to me tonight, I would like whoever is down for a reading and sending a little energy exchange to send it directly to Quiche for her fundraiser. So her Cash App, I will put again, is Blessed Since 88. So if y'all could share some love with her, with Capo, and then angel wing in the comments to get on the list, and you will get your pain into purpose reading. And then the donation, please, to go straight to Quiche and Capo and the family that is going to receive the blessing, or the child that will receive the blessing, whoever is going to get the blessing for this beautiful, beautiful thing that she's got going. I know, Quiche, but I got you. Listen, if I'm collecting and whatever, like this, Spirit just spoke to do this. So being obedient, perfect way to give more, sharing her story and giving us the opportunity to help as well. Exactly. And it's putting it out there so that, more people are aware and can give and can, whatever it may be, Yeah. Totally miss Nicole in the live, right? Indeed. Didn't see the last time or this time. I think TikTok. Yeah, they're bugging. BYIO is official on beta, by the way. So I know I've been telling y'all about that, but DM me if you would like to get registered. Miss Nicole, you on? Did you get all your stuff? Are you posting and stuff? Let me know so I can follow you there. Wouldn't be able to donate anything until maybe Friday. All good, Miss Nicole, and thank you. But whatever you got, definitely send it off to Quiche for this fundraiser. Yes, and his birthday is the 14th, indeed. Hey, Bianca, welcome. Registered but didn't get any emails. Okay, check email, please do. Okay. Perfect. Let me know what emails you guys sent them or set up with, if you did send anything, and I'll follow up with them directly to see if, I can get some VIP action going and get my people's zones. Please DM me to remind me. Yes, please. DM me if you want any information about that platform. Awesome. Cool. So we're tapping into how you have transmuted your pain into purpose, inspired by Quiche and her baby boy and the resilience on both of their parts and her husband's part and just family in general that I'm sure went through quite a lot through that journey, through that process, through that mourning, through that loss, to ultimately get to where she is now and to be as strong and as resilient and as inspired and purposeful as she is. So pain into purpose, angel wing emoji in the comments if you would like to get on the list. And I thank you for your donation that will go directly to Quiche and Capo's Cash for this fundraiser that she does in honor of her baby boy, her magical angel ancestor boy, and helping families in need and children in need. I see Miss Nicole. Got you. You are on. Hey, Natalie. Welcome. Got you. You are on as well. Thank you. Thank you. And it's powerful theme, and absolutely inspired by this powerful queen and her powerful baby boy. So that's what we're doing tonight. So let me just put her Cash App one more time before I go into prayer so that y'all know to send your donations directly to Quiche. Please and thank you. Blessings 88 is the Cash App to send donations tonight. Please and thank you. Okay. Please and thank you. And let me know if that, okay. Oh, it's, okay. Let me know, Miss Nicole, if you could pin that afterwards. I think it won't pin because you've pinned welcome, follow, share, and tap, please. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Miss Nicole. I look beautiful tonight. Thank you. Yes, the purpose for tonight is Quiche, who is one of the Vibe Tribe. She is here tonight and she is doing a fundraiser in honor of her baby boy, who is an angel now. He's always been an angel, but transitioned after 12 weeks of fighting for his life. And she has transformed that pain into purpose and celebrates his birthday on June 14th every year with a fundraiser that she calls Capo's Cash. That's his name. That's Angel Baby Capo. And she raises funds to support another family in need, a child in need. You know, Spirit always speaks in regards to choosing where the money goes, but we are collecting in community, in his name, in his honor. So do you have Venmo, Quiche? Let me know if you have Venmo. If not, I'll give my Venmo and then send it to her. So whatever works. But Quiche, let me know if you've got a Venmo. You can put it in the comments as well. And if they're filtering you, then let me know and we will follow up with that. But thank you, Natalie. I will definitely let you know. No Venmo. Okay, so I'll give you mine just so that you have it. And then I will forward that to Quiche. Thank you, Natalie. My Venmo is my government name, first and last. All right. I won't pin that one, though. I'm still going to pin. There we go. Oh, my thing was pinned. Huh, okay. Either or, I will get it to her. Yes, perfect. In your history. Got it. Excellent. So yes, thank you. Thank you. From both of us. Thank you. Okay. Let us pray. And then we will do a collective message. And then we'll get some bibliomancy from the book. And then we go into individual readings. So far, Quiche, Lisa, Miss Nicole, and Natalie are on the list. Sounds bueno? And let us give thanks to the Creator. Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, Orisha, the forces of nature, divine deities of all traditions, enlightened love that serve humanity for the highest good of all. Thank you for this ability, for this awareness, for this abundance, as we tap into the individuals and the collective, tapping into an energy evaluation in regards to transforming our pain into purpose, inspired by Ancestor Angel Capo. Thank you, Quiche, for sharing your story. Thank you for inspiring the journey of what pain can do, the bittersweet of it all. We give thanks to the Creator for guidance, for the resilience, for the gratitude through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and for all of the ways that the things that we journey through life always lead us to exactly where we're supposed to be. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, give thanks. Annette, welcome. Thank you for joining. Neela, welcome. Okay, ashe, ashe. Oh, ashe. Oh. So let's get our collective message. Ashe, give thanks. Pain into purpose. Abracadabra, Indeedio. Collective message and how we as a collective have transformed pain into purpose. I thought that was 2 cards, but it is a single card. And we got the 3 of Wands. And a lot of our pain is based on our impatience. This is very, very specific. That's about to come through right now. The 3 of Wands refers to waiting for our ships to come in, and the patience in regards to divine timing and when things are supposed to land, and that everything happens exactly when it's supposed to. But we forget that oftentimes. We are bred in an energy of instant gratification. I need it now. I want it now. We're ruled by a lot of fear, and the fear makes us very like nervous and worried, and that energy creates a lot of dissonance and a lot of discomfort and a lot of dis-ease and a lot of pain, and all of that lowers our vibration, and then it actually keeps our ships at bay. So it is very counterproductive. So Spirit is speaking that the best way for us to transform our pain into purpose is through patience, is through surrender, is through the lean back, is through remembering that even when things feel like we're drowning, be like a boat and sail away and float and just be at ease. Even and especially in a storm or in a riptide, what you're supposed to do is just lean back, go with the tide, go with the flow. Don't fight against it. This is part of the path of least resistance. And when we go the path of least resistance, that's what's going to actually help us avoid a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of drama that ultimately is going to get us faster and closer to our purpose and purposeful work. Power of 3 energy as well, as we know, always amplifies the energy. Word up. Coming in hot with that card. Indeed. Indeed. You feel red. I love it. Whew. Awesome. All right, let's check with the book and see what our message is. Which cosmic concept we're going to get tonight. So when I do this, it's because I block off the appendix and then the introduction so that it's just one of the cosmic concepts in the center. Okay, just so you know why I'm blocking off a few pages. Okay, let's see what our cosmic concept is. From Sacred Soul Simplified, available where books are sold, only $11.11. Y'all need to get this book. Ideally, like the hardcover, because the tangible book, because there's journal pages in the back, and that's everything. Okay, message for us. Oof, I see you. I've been on this all week. Give thanks, Spirit. I see you. Number 27. When I claim a curse, I curse myself. That's the declaration. So y'all better remember. Don't be carrying all of this stuff that I have to do a whole series of videos on this, which is why Spirit has been speaking this to me. So there's no accident that this is the message for tonight. When I claim a curse, I curse myself. Magic is as real and effective as the person using it, which also means that magic can be used based on the intentions of each individual. As a result, we can be susceptible to negative forces if targeted by someone with negative intentions. There are references made in the spiritual community regarding black magic, evil eye, generational curses, ancestral wounds, and spiritual bondages that can be passed down through bloodlines and incarnations. Whether we refer to them as a curse, hex, or spell, the thought of them having some controlling force over our lives and families can be scary and defeating. The key word here, however, is thought. Our imagination is where real results begin, so we should try to only entertain the thoughts that we want to manifest into matter. It is for this reason that I do not subscribe to the idea that any external ill intention can influence my destiny more than my internal inspired intention. That doesn't mean that someone cannot have the inclination to attempt the negative pursuit, but we do have a choice to give it power over our own will. We should align with the unwavering faith in our divine protection and favor that anoints us without fail. We must also trust in our own ability to see beyond our two eyes when something doesn't feel right, so that we can neutralize any negativity and return to sender if necessary. Everything is intangible energy and takes time to land in tangible form. So declare, I see you, to any malefic energies that dare, so they can duly be warned before they expose themselves to the ricochet of your providence. Ashe. Because ultimately, if we believe that we are protected and we're guided and that spirit got us and God got us, like, hex what? Spell what? Like, what? You can't tell. What? So, soul inquiry. How have you been negatively impacted by thoughts or stories of dark magic being used against you and or your family? Soul work. Declare I see you to rebuke all negative narratives. They are no longer your story. Cleanse yourself, your home, and personal spaces you frequent with Palo Santo and or frankincense, and take a weekly spiritual bath with sea salt. Chakra activation, third eye, Ajna, Om, I see, indigo, 852 hertz, lapis lazuli for the crystal. So, and this is, again, we're tapping into pain into purpose. There's a lot of things that we entertain that cause us pain, that delay our purpose because we're giving it too much power. Take your power back. Okay. Highly favored and protected. Ashe. Actually, I had someone tell me that they thought someone used black magic on me, and that's why my... Like, who does that? Someone like I'm so glad you didn't believe it, but my God, people. And if we can't take a bath, we can cup of salt water for the shower. Absolutely, just put it in a bucket and get some blue soap. You know that Blue Azul or the Jamaican blue soap. You can get that in any store these days, or like Botanicas and stuff. You cleanse up with that as well. That is, I'm like, for somebody to tell you, I cannot even. Like, confirmation. I've been told in the past that as well, but that's a curse. And exactly. And this is the thing, like, when black soap is good too, but just the blue soap is like, it aligns with the Nazar, the blue energy, because spirits don't, like, blue is a color that actually is, aligned with Yamoya energy, the cleansing, the catharsis, so it repels negative energy. So it's really good to, bring in the blue. Taps into the water and all of that as well. And like, even to assume it, right? Even like to say that though, to choose to say that is, I don't even want to. What we have to recognize and realize, and this is what I'm going to start to do maybe a series on ultimately, is what we put our attention to ultimately is what is going to manifest itself, right? Right, Ms. Nicole? Like, so when someone says something like that to us, we can, first of all, right? Because that's freaking gross. But if we internalize it, that's when it's damaging. People can say whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. But what you take in is what actually affects you. That's the cause and the effect, right? So be mindful of what you take in. I always say observe, don't absorb. So people can say whatever and they can do, and you can observe it, but do not absorb it. and make sure that when you walk away from it and you're not able to observe it anymore because it's not in your peripheral anymore, don't take it with you. Do not take it home. Don't repeat it. Like, don't even, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what can end up permeating, and then you're absorbing it. And then therefore it becomes more real. We get cursed every single day. Think about it. We could be in a grocery store and people think that we butt in line and be like, yo, let's fucking do that. That's a curse. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody, they don't even have to say anything. People could just be jealous of you. All of that. If we have to really think about it, all of that equates to a curse or a hex. Or are we going to be ruled by that? We're going to be worried about somebody having that kind of power over our movements, over our magic, over our life, over our momentum? Nah. And at the end of the day, we're doing these salt baths and wearing all these crystals and we're doing all of these things. And we think that, like, why do we do it then? If we think somebody literally has the power to override all of that on top of our ancestors, on top of our own will, like, I'm not about it. Not even a little bit. So it's literally just the fact that we think that it's possible. We are literally the ones that are creating. We're here cursing ourselves, basically. You claim a curse, you curse yourself. That's really what it is. So it's not even just about the rebuke and whatever. It's literally, do not give it any freaking attention. Like, seriously. Seriously. It's so whack. They're so whack. People are mad whack. So let them have that. Let them have that. It really is gross. Like, it's so disgusting, Natalie, that somebody would like to say that to her out loud. God. He was projecting, of course, but it's still really ugly when people choose to say certain things out loud, because your word is your will. Your word is your will. You know what I'm saying? So you're basically like, you're making it possible. You're putting that out there. Our thoughts we can't control, but what we choose to say, that's a choice. People choose to say this shit, and it's like, and I guess no judgment, I guess, but ew. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it was really not cool. Roslyn, what's up? Long time. Are you good? And my mommy's here. Mommy, I called you before my live. You're still up. Yay. Love you, love you. Yeah, it's just, oof, some people don't. So, all of that to say, yes, everybody say hi to my mommy. We're doing a special edition tonight, Mama, because one of my friends that's here, Quiche, she has an angel baby. And every year on his birthday and going forward, she's going to be doing a fundraiser that's called Capo's Cash, because her son's name is Capo. And she celebrates his birthday by doing a fundraiser and raises money to support a family or another child in need. So that's how she honors his memory. He passed and transitioned at 12 weeks old. He had a heart condition, I believe, right, sis? And tonight, instead of the donations coming to me, I wanted to have the donations go directly to her so that we can support Capo's Cash and support the family that she is going to be blessing with the donations that she receives for this beautiful way of honoring her son's memory. So I gave a donation, and then I said, I could do a little more. How about I honor Capo and make tonight all about him? And yeah, for the fundraising to go to Quiche. So Blessed Since 88 is the Cash App to send your donations tonight, so that yeah, she gets it. Mama just got up from a sleep and pops in. I love it. Awesome. Thank you, Mama. So we're here. Awesome. Thank you, Natalie. Natalie sent a Venmo. So Keisha, I'm going to send that your way. I'll send it through Cash App though, because I have some in my Cash App, so I can just send you the amount there. Everybody's saying hi to Mama. All right, Quiche, you are up. Apropos that you are the first on the list to get a message tapping into pain, into purpose. Now we know But there's all of the things, and we'll see what the card is speaking to you tonight. Additionally, and giving thanks to Capo's energy. See if he comes through. Three of Swords. This is like exactly it, right? The healing of the heart, the wounds. Of course we knew it was going to be a 3. Like, always a thing. And I didn't want to like say all of this, you know what I mean? Because it's like a multiple thing, but now I have to, because they always come through. Wow. So we've talked about this on the live before, so I know that it's not anything that I'm saying that's not, Hi, Fun Size. Thank you for being here. And Keisha sent, yay. Awesome. We're here honoring her and Capo. And the 3s always come through for Keish, because Capo was not the only child that she lost. And she's got 3 angels. And oftentimes when I do her readings, she gets a 3, because they are so present in sharing with her, in supporting her, and just coming through. That's part of how I realized how strong my mediumship abilities are, because of how they come through. So you had this ×3 wound to the heart, the mourning process. So honoring Capo through this journey, because he came through you. He was with you for 12 weeks. The 12 energy is a divisible of 3 as well. So it really brings in that power of 3 energy. None of that is an accident. The number 12 as well also aligns very much with a lot of cycles in life, right? 12 months in the year, 12 zodiac signs, 12 apostles. There's so much that is fundamentally rooted around the number 12 that also brings in alignment in regards to the cosmos. Various ways to go, and I can go down a rabbit hole in regards to that, but ultimately that is the system that we're in. And as a result of that, it does align with this power of 3 energy. You have done so much work to heal this ×3 pain. So your transforming pain into purpose is ×3. It is triple fold. This is also why we're getting the alignment with the 3 of Swords in regards to feeling like a stab in the heart 3 times, that you have had to cleanse yourself. You've had to heal yourself. You've had to put salve, and not to say yourself, meaning that you didn't have, support, or you had to do it alone. But you as mommy, you as carrier, you as the vessel, no one could ever understand your loss like you. And it's so incredibly powerful to see what you do, what you've gone through, what you're choosing now, how disciplined, the divine discipline that has come through this kind of pain, and the purpose and the way that you are inspiring other people through your journey, and how much that is just a beginning. It is really, really just a beginning in regards to the very, very divine work that you're doing that is rooted in this heart hurt and heart healing. People that have not experienced pain or conflict or challenge are not very approachable. They're also not very credible, because you can't tell me how to heal something and you haven't been through something. I can't really trust that you've conquered because you haven't gone through it. Sis, you've gone through it. And this is a story that you need to tell. And I'm honored to be able to share some of it and to be able to support this additional way that you have transformed and transmuted your pain into purpose. Your healing journey in many ways is just beginning, but at the same time, it is so established and so rooted and inspiring so many people already, let alone the work that you are yet to do. And it all came from this times 3 heartache and heart wound. And it's bittersweet, but it was all meant, and they are working with you and through you. So active, so present, bouncing off the heavenly walls, the 3 of them, running things in the heavens, and sprinkling down a whole heap of healing for your heart. Ashe. Thanks. Roslyn, hi. It is Angel Wing. Thank you for sharing that, Miss Nicole. Angel Wing, because we are tapping into Keisha's Angel Capo. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Ashe. Definitely should share, right? And we are indeed here to support. I miss you too, Roslyn. I miss you too. What's up? It's so crazy. Even today, I was like, where's Roslyn? I mentioned Miss Nicole today that I needed to text, and I mentioned you today. And y'all both popped in tonight. Wow. That's dope. Yep, we definitely got you. Definitely. All right, I was just checking the comments. Seriously, I spoke both y'all names today. I sure did. And y'all here, and it's been a minute, so like that's very cool. Lisa, you are up. Then Miss Nicole, and then Natalie. So thank y'all again. All right, Rosalind, I got you. Anything you can share or spare goes to Quiche for her fundraiser in honor of her son Capo's memory. She raises funds to help another family, whether in need, children that might need school supplies, whatever it is, that's where the money goes. She sends every penny. So I am sharing every penny that would be sent to me or given to me for these donations for the readings. I would like for them to go straight to Quiche for her fundraiser. Been going through it, Rosalind. Oh my goodness, sis. Sending you love. Let's see what comes through. Tonight's about pain into purpose. So you've been going through it. Let's see how it is going to help you ultimately, because it always does. If we just keep that perspective, it always does. Okay. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Indeed. We are holding you in the light. We are holding space for you. I'm so happy you came through tonight. Got you. All right. Let's see. Lisa, need this read. You've been going through it. Got you. And right on point. Pain into purpose. Look at that. Give thanks. And I was going to do it last night, but I was like, I have to do it when Keisha's here. So I was like, all right, let me just do moon messages times, part 2 to last night. So tonight is perfect. Y'all are getting what you need. Love it. Perfect timing. Absolutely. All right, Lisa. You've got the King of Pentacles. So one of the biggest pain bodies, I would say, for you. And the reason I say pain bodies, because a lot of things get stored in the body that we don't realize. And then it actually creates ailments and different things in terms of stress and worry. And for you, the money, lack, being worried, how am I going to pay for this? You know what I mean? Like struggling with the kids and making sure that you have everything that they need. And, kids are expensive. And when you're doing it on your own, then it's like extra. So a pain body for you is financial, is the concern of not knowing if you're going to have and what you're going to have, and not feeling as solid and secure as you want to be and as you deserve to be. But the irony with that pain body is that it has made you very, very resourceful. It has made you, find really innovative and unique ways to figure certain things out, to make it work, to, make something really, really special, even if it didn't cost a lot, to make something unique, to put your little spin on it. Like you've been able to not just be resourceful, but to be very creative. So you have transformed that pain body, that financial, instability or whatever it is, and ended up making it something that is so purposeful in your day to day, that ends up also activating and aligning with other areas in your life that makes those things easier as well. Ironically, it also brings you the energy of being frugal. And frugal is not about being scarcity and lack consciousness or whatever. It's about being smart. It's about best bang for your buck. It's about value proposition. It's about taking your time. It's about, not being hasty in a purchase or in a decision or in a choice that you're making. And that serves other areas in your life as well. It's taught you to be very strategic. It's taught you to plan very, very effectively. It's taught you to be discerning and to be like understanding the difference between needs and wants, and being able to teach your kids the difference between needs and wants. And when this bag comes, because I can assure you with the King of Pentacles here, is going to come, you're going to have all of these tools and tricks that are still going to align, even when money is no object. You're going to be able to keep it more and have it grow more exponentially, because you're not going to have the mindset of, oh, let me just burn this money. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have the same mindset, not the same, because obviously you're going to be like, I'm buying it and not thinking twice, but you're going to be able to have a different sense of, let me again not be hasty about this. I'm still going to think it through. I'm still going to be frugal minded. I'm still going to be, in an energy of paying attention before I just, circulate or spend or throw money away for something that I don't, again, necessarily need versus what I want. It's going to help you maintain priorities as well. So that's going to be good. That's awesome. So that even when, things are not ideal, we use it to our benefit. Use it for our benefit and be grateful for the condition that is temporary, because the condition is definitely going to carry over and be very, very beneficial for you financially when you get that bag. Okay. Yes. Miss Nicole, you are up. You are up. And then Natalie, and then Rosalind. It will. And I say that like, and it'll come, but we have to say it's here. Even if like our brain's going like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? We have to keep saying it's here. It's here. It's all here. Thumbs up from my mommy. Word up. Thank you, mama. We got to say it's here and name it, claim it, demand it, command it, and know it, that it's right here, right now, and collapse the timeline. Okay. Your friend put her emoji. I missed it. Let me see. Thank you. That's fun size, right? Yes. I see it now. Thank you, Kish. I try not to interrupt, thank you, the readings when I'm channeling, so I definitely miss some comments in the moment. So thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody else. It is here. Ashe. All right, Miss Nicole. Pain into purpose. Let's see how, it's come through for you. Card flipped right into the deck like this. Page of Swords. So for you, there's an energy of, there are a lot of eyes on you. And it's not like in terms of just like a social media thing, and that's to come for sure. There's eyes on you. But in regards to family, in regards to friends, growing up in different ages and stages of your life, people were always very fascinated by you and your energy, your stoic, strong, no nonsense demeanor. There was just this kind of fascination, and people would always kind of feel like they had to toe the line and be really, really mindful and very, very careful and very respectful, because they knew that you would slice and dice them in a minute if they crossed the line. So they were always in this position of wanting to be your friend, wanting to be close, but then realizing that even if they, it's resonating, Even if they were your girl, even if they were your friend, they knew that if they stepped out of line, what they were going to get. And the irony is that the more they knew you, the more mindful they had to be, because the more they knew what it would feel like being on the other side of it. And they just like wanted to be cool with you. And still, people will just want to be cool with you because you don't mince your words. You're very cognizant. You're very intuitive. So sometimes people don't even need to say anything and you see them. That's the same energy of I see you, right? That we tapped into for the cosmic concept for tonight, for the collective. You see, you're a seer. So that too, has a tendency to make people a little bit, but all of that to say, it has caused some chagrin for you. It has caused a little bit of, not to, I wouldn't say that you felt lonely, but you've always kind of been so aware of when someone is not sure how to handle you. And it's never made you question who you are. What it has done, though, however, is made you be able to see the contrast between your strength and theirs, your resilience and theirs. And oftentimes you've realized that you are in a league of your own. So that's where I guess the lonely comes in some ways. You're not lonely and you're not alone, but you are in a league of your own. And you've always been able to see that. So it is bittersweet in some ways, but you have been able to channel that and that bittersweet energy into so much power, so much purpose, because it's led you more to understanding and understanding who you are and how powerful you are, and that people can't and wouldn't really be able to match that frequency. And you're coming more at peace, especially now, this age, this stage, you're more at peace and looking back at it in retrospect, you're able to acknowledge and understand certain people and their choices a lot more in relation to you because of how much more you're understanding you. So keep standing that ground. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's not strong enough will fall back, and that's fine. And again, that has caused some pain. You know what I mean? Like some people that just didn't know how to handle your energy because they were not strong enough to do that. And that was a them problem, and it is always going to be a them problem. So be you and slice and dice them when you need to. Okay? They've been warned. Okay? Like you're a walking warning. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say they've been warned, you don't have to say anything. Your energy speaks for itself. It always has. It always has. Even when you were a kid. I see you like you were a mini adult when you were a kid. Like you were, did people tell you that you were like grown, like before you were always ahead and always mature, more, like, yeah. And I'm like seeing like a kid version of you, but yet at the same time, your energy is the energy that I'm reading now. As a wise woman, as a wise elder, I see you were that when you were a kid. So even as a child, like sometimes some adults didn't know how to they didn't know how to deal with you. Also call mama. Yeah. There you go. All of that. Yeah. They didn't know how. And that was the stuff with mom too. She didn't know how to handle it. She didn't know how to maneuver you more times than not. She really, really didn't. And it's not that she didn't try. It's just that there was kind of a comparison to competition in some ways. She knew you. She was able to see you, even though she wasn't able to fully understand you. And as a result, it created, a little bit of conflict, a little bit of dissonance, insecurity, on her part, and that kind of thing as well. So that's what's coming through that contributed to, some of the stuff that I know that you've healed and that you're healing through that relationship. But you are a boss, and you were born a boss, and she probably knew it from the womb. She probably knew it from the womb, sis, and did not know what to do with it. She did not know what to do with you, So Lise, what's up, sis? How you doing? It's so good to have you in the live. It's been a minute. You good? We're tapping into transforming pain into purpose. It's inspired by Keish, who is with us tonight, and she is doing a fundraiser in honor of her angel baby boy, Capo, celebrating his birthday on the 14th. How old would he have been, Keish, on the 14th? I want to mention that as well. So she does a fundraiser, and all of the funds go to a family in need or a child in need. He would be 4 on June 14th. So we are celebrating his heavenly birthday, his 4th heavenly birthday, and 4 is the number of stability and structure and foundations. So honored to be doing this, to align with this, and to have all donations go straight to Keish. So anybody that donates for readings tonight, instead of sending to me, I would like you to send it straight to Keish. Blessed Since 88 is the Cash App for those who are just joining, in case you would like to get a reading, and send some love for Capo's Cash, this fundraiser that she does in his honor. 4 years, 4 years, and will continue. So, Angel Wing in the comments if you would like to get on the list, and thank you for your donation for Capo's Cash. So I'm gonna put that in the comments again. Blessed Since 88 is the Cash App to send love to tonight. Please and thank you. We are doing a fundraiser. It is Keisha's annual fundraiser celebrating her baby boy's birthday, his heavenly birthday. And she takes all of that money and helps another family that may need a child, that might need some school supplies, whatever it may be. Is it the, I don't know why they're doing that. It's not showing. Oh, no, wait, here we go. Let me see if y'all see it. Couldn't pin it. They bug in. Blessed Since 88, y'all. For those who are just joining, if you would like to send, please and thank you. Whether it is in general, if you could just send some love for Capo's Cash. But again, if you would like to get on the list for a reading, please send whatever you could share or spare to Keish, Blessed Since 88, for Capo's Cash fundraiser. Bacon, what's up, Trey? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. How you feeling, King? How are you feeling? Tapping into pain into purpose. So we are going to keep it moving. Natalie, it is your turn. They're not allowing it. Yeah. They bugging. BYIO. Y'all need to get on that. DM me and I will send you the information so that you could get on there. Okay. Natalie, pain into purpose. Thank you, Spirit. You have the Hermit card. You have gone inward many times to transmute pain into purpose. When you have felt betrayed, when you have felt hurt, when you have felt like people just didn't get you, you really went inward, and you also kind of kept to yourself. There are times that you decided like you're just not going out, and it's not about like being a hermit in this general sense of it, of being like a agoraphobe, but whatever the term is, that people are scared to go outside. No, you were just like, I'm not messing with y'all. Like, I'm going to stay in, and I'm not going to go and do the social, all of the things all of the time right now, especially when you feel and have felt like the energy was not right. You were always able to be discerning enough to go inward, to take time out, to not feel like you had to go out to be obligatory or whatever and risk messing up your energy when you needed to replenish first. The Hermit energy is about that replenishing. It's about the inner wisdom. It's about not also always needing external support, validation, trying to prove something, trying to convince someone, this whole someone outside of you. You're like, nah, this is about going in. I'm going to find what I need. Whatever it is that I'm quote unquote missing, it's impossible because everything is in me, and I just have to go in, and I have to just be quiet, and I have to just take time to figure out what that is. The pain, however, that's so strange because I literally try to get out of my head by getting out lately. Good. Do that when you need to do that. This is how you've transmuted the energy in the past. So whenever you need to go back to that, do that. But feeling better and being able to go out is a result of the times that you have been able to go in and treat and heal yourself and do what needed to be done. And again, not feeling obligated to go out. Now you're doing it because you're doing it, because you want to do it. But don't force yourself either. Don't feel like I get the trying to get out of your head, but it's about going into the heart. So don't run from the head by going out. Instead, think about going in the heart and going inward, that same feel it to heal it frequency. And that's what's going to help you continue to build the energy, the purpose, the power, feeling super activated, being more in control of what is going on in your head so that you don't feel like you have to get out of it. That's the key as well. That if we feel like we have to get out of our head, that means that there's stuff that's going on that's inundating us so that we don't want to keep hearing or we don't want to entertain, and we're trying to shut it down. We're trying to silence it. It's a face it to replace it. So take the time in so that you can reflect on the thoughts and discard. Today I was gardening and it was very much all about the uprooting what doesn't serve. Rip it from the root. You can only do that when you go in, when you dig. Sometimes you have to dig in deep to get that weed from the root, right? That's the work that is here and is being confirmed for you so that you can be more in an alignment of your purpose and purposeful work. Hardest thing sometimes, indeed. But our words have power. So when we say it's hard, it's hard. What if it's easy? What if it's easy? And all we need to do is say that, believe it, receive it, know it, and then all of a sudden it transforms accordingly because we literally have that kind of power. And the reason it's hard is because we continuously say that it is and believe that it is, right? So, perspective. Roslyn, you are up. It's probably easier than all of the feelings, right? Sounds like what you're going through, Roslyn. Thank you, Keish, for the painting. Thank you, thank you. All right, you are up, Roslyn. And then fun size. Let me know your name in case you want me to use your name when I'm doing your reading. Unless we just go with fun size. I like fun size. I'm fun size. I'm fun size. All right, Roslyn. And you've been going through, let's see how you are transforming this, going through this pain. Spirit for Roslyn. It is super comfy. Thank you. It is. It's a throne. It's my throne. There's actually 6 of them because these are all the chairs that are around this table at my friend's place where I'm staying. It's an awesome, awesome space. Roslyn, pain into purpose, the Chariot. What you're going through right now has you in a situation where you're like, do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go up? Do I go down? Do I yin? Do I yang? Do I north? Do I south? Do I leave? Do I stay? It's very duality. It's very much in 2 minds, very much 2 different directions that you can take, very dilemma-ish kind of energy. I say, and like I talk about in my book, if you don't know, the answer is no. So therefore, there's no dilemma. If you don't know, the answer is no. There is a time where we can be very unsure or uncertain about something, especially if in some ways we feel like we're juggling 2 things. That's what it really is coming through. It feels very dualistic, this or that up. Like it feels like you literally have 2 things and you don't know which one to do or to take or to which place to go or whatever it is. It definitely feels like 2 different things that has you monkey in the middle kind of situation, stuck in the middle. Yes, got it. Very much in the middle. Am I going here or am I going there? Am I choosing this or am I choosing that? Am I choosing them or am I choosing them? Like, it's very much that. And the energy of the chariot very much aligns with direction, which way you're going to go. On a practical note or a tangible note, it also aligns with your actual physical car. And this could be in regards to transportation or commuting somewhere, a certain drive, a certain different direction that you're going to take. Do I take the highway? Do I take the back roads? You're in those kinds of questions a lot, but just always make sure that your car itself is always in the best optimal condition. The full tank of gas, the timing belt is updated, the brakes have been checked, all of the logistics in regards to your chariot, in regards to your car. That's just a tangible side note to make sure that that's always on point, okay? Going back to the esoteric and the alignment in terms of that, the dilemma energy, you can put both of them down for a minute so that you can really come into an energy of discernment, especially because more often than not, when we are juggling two things and we put both of them down, one of them might make us feel a little bit more uncomfortable about putting it down. Might make us feel like, if I put this down, what if somebody else picks it up and then I lost the opportunity and I put it down and maybe I shouldn't have put it down. If you feel that towards one of the things that you put down, that's probably the one that spirit is kind of leaning toward, that your soul is leaning towards, and it'll make it a little bit clearer. Dilemma happens when we're juggling. Put them down and see how it feels to put them both down. And the guidance is going to get clearer. So the pain in terms of the dilemma and the uncertainty and all of that, put it down, put the pain down. Once you put them down, the purpose will become much clearer. Okay? Awesome. Real Demetria is here. Welcome, welcome, sis. Thank you for joining. Jackie is here. What's up, Jackie? What up, Tyran? How are you? How you feeling? How are the travels going? How you doing? Justin, thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. And you're welcome, Rosalind. Absolutely. I got you. You are welcome. We are tapping in tonight about transforming pain into purpose. It is inspired by Keish, who is in the space tonight, and she is going to be celebrating her angel son's would have been 4 years old on the earth. He would have been 4 on June 14th. We are honoring his memory through a fundraiser that she does for him on his birthday, or during the time of his birthday every year. So I have donated and wanted to also honor tonight by choosing all of the donations that normally would be sent to me for readings. I would love if you all would just send the donation and the love for your reading directly to her for the fundraiser for Capo's Cash. So her Cash app is, I'm going to try it again to see if they block it also, Blessed Since 88. So for those just joining, or for those who are yet to send your donation, oh, it's there. Let's see if they'll let me pin it. Ooh, under review, boo. And then it says cannot. Oh, they're so whack. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try it again without the money sign. Y'all know you have to put the money sign in front for Cash App, right? Let's try it just without the money sign, because they'll be able to flag the money sign in front knowing that that's Cash App. So, yeah, they're so whack, son. 1111, word up. Nope, they're still not doing it. They suck. Especially considering the fact that they give us mere pennies for our lives. But we're here trying to like send some love to somebody, and they're gonna be like, nah, we're not doing that. No, I don't see yours. Scorpio, welcome. Thank you for joining. Tyran enjoying Bangkok. Awesome. Enjoy, sis. Enjoy. Love that for you. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. I don't see yours. Nope. Pure Raw Love. Welcome. Thank you for joining the live. Appreciate you. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right. All right. Fun Size, did you let me know if there's another name or if I should just call you Fun Size? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, because I missed it. Got you. Thank you. Quita. Ashe. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. It is your turn, Quita. All right. Let's do this. I think this will be the last. She's the last on the list. So let's tap in. Pain into purpose. And thank y'all again for donations that you can send to Quiche for Capo's fundraiser. Capo's Cash. And first reading. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. Oh, my bell is on my altar. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being a part of the Vibe Tribe. Y'all give her some bells in the comments, indeed. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ashe. I gotta start listening to that song again every day. I used to listen to it all of the time. I was singing it to y'all before it was like a craze, before it was a trend. Pinned up the bells. Word up, Miss Nicole. Word up. Bro Alchemist, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, we are ringing the bell for a new Vibe Tribe member, Kuita, who is about to get her reading, tapping into how she has transformed pain into purpose. Been listening to, yeah, word up. We gotta listen to that song. We'll bring that frequency of abundance in, y'all. Ashe. I know. I used to all the time. See, we got it. It's okay. That's the reason that I was ringing the bell and why I was singing that before it was a craze on the freaking TikTok. Literally, as I was singing that song and ringing the bell whenever new people would get a reading. And then all of a sudden it was like blowing up all over the internet, tapping into the energy of abundance and bringing in that money. So yeah, let's get on it. Let's stay on it. Indeed. All right, Quita. Now, if this is the last reading, it is a powerful way to end because it is the 5 of Swords. First of all, 5 is the number of change. And you have been you've been in the middle of choosing to be a victor, but also sometimes feeling like a victim. You have transmuted that energy from victim into victor. There have been a lot of people that have betrayed you, and I won't say a lot of people, but there have been people that have betrayed you. It felt like a lot because the people that have were people that were the last that you expected that thing to happen, where it felt in some ways like a stab in the back. It felt in some ways like, you know, that in Julius Caesar, et tu Brute, you know what I'm saying? Like really you, like you even you kind of thing. So it's a deeper, she said, Lord, it's a deeper kind of thing. So you've experienced that and it's caused you to feel like a victim. But through it, you ultimately realized, I'm not choosing to be a victim. You put yourself in a position of victor. And as a result of that, the people that are having a harder time. They're having a harder time as well because they're acknowledging what they did. And even if they have not come to apologize or any atonement or any of those things, it's an energy, it's a frequency, and they have emitted that apology esoterically, and it's part of what has raised your vibration. It's part of what has allowed you to feel like everything happened exactly as it should. And it's fine. You've been able to forgive. You've also been hard on yourself for some of these treatments because a part of you was like, how did I miss that? Why did I stay? Why did I let that happen? And then we question that. And then we end up adding to the negative experience. So it's not, we don't just leave it to what they did and the effect that has. you've made yourself feel bad about feeling bad in a way. You've cleared that. That's again part of the pain that you have been able to pick up these swords. You have been able to take theirs. Like you're standing there with the three. They have had to walk away and leave their weapons. Like they're just like, you know what? I lost. It's fine. Never mind. And there are two cards in the deck that I tap into the energy of X marks the spot, because you can see this energy here with the two swords in the X. That is about treasure. It aligns with X marks the spot, and you are standing in that spot. So this purpose that has come through pain is reminding you that you are the treasure. Everything that you have been looking for and everything that happened led you back to X marks the spot that you are standing in, and the place and the area that you are standing in is a result of every person that betrayed you, is a result of every piece of pain. All of it led you to this spot that is reminding you of the treasure that you are. Ashe, you sure are, damn it. Word up. That part. These readings were very beautiful, very powerful, and it's y'all, because I'm just reading the energy, and I'm only allowed because you allow me to. Your Ori allows for the connection to happen. So I always say this is collaborative. Yes, the ability is what it is, but I would be able to tap in if you didn't let me. So I thank you for that. Thank you for this very, very cosmic collaboration. So grateful, honored, blessed. You're welcome, Kuita. You are welcome, and welcome again. And you are here and you belong. I will be live again tomorrow. I think that was it. Everybody got their reading that's here. I do post the full readings now, or the full live, on my YouTube channel. So I'm not doing all of the clips and stuff like that like I used to, because it's just taking way too much time, and I'm not feeding an algorithm more than I'm feeding my ancestors. It's just not happening. And my alignment, because I am gardening every chance that I get. And then I'm working on a bunch of stuff, and Frequency Friday debuts my first co-hosted event and healing facilitator role in Atlanta. Obviously, I was doing a lot in New York, a lot on Zoom and all of the things, but now I'm doing in person here in Atlanta, and our first one is on Friday. And we're going to be having sound bowl. I'm going to be doing some tarot readings. We're going to do breath work. I'm going to do some mindful art, a lot of things. You're in Atlanta? Oh my goodness. You should come. Do you want to come? DM me. I will send you the link if you want to come and register. It's $33, but everything is included. Food, drinks, the mindful art, all the supplies are going to be included. Like it's going to be beautiful. It is limited space. So let me know so I can send you the link if you're interested. It's going to be so awesome. Oh my God, you're in Atlanta. You should come. You should totally come. It's going to be freaking awesome. Frequency Friday. That's what we called it. And look at all the things. It's probably not going to be able to see because it's backwards. But libations, mindful art, breathwork, sound bath, tarot readings, guided meditation, elevation exercises, chakra attunement, and community conversation, and more. And more. So you should come. Oh my God, that's so awesome. You want to come? I know, Keish, you're coming though. You're coming. I gotta see if we got to do another event that... Then again, you said the week. Anyway, we'll talk about the weekend that you mentioned. But that Friday, we might do another one. So I don't know if you're going to be here that Friday of the weekend that you're here. But Kuita, DM me. I'll send you the link. Okay? There's the on my page too. The website is there. The flyer is there with the QR code that you can get on to, register. But oh my God, you should come. That would be so awesome. So yes, lots of things going on. Very, very excited. But as a result, all of that was to say that I'm not on social media editing and this and that, all of the things. I'm still doing it, but a lot of things are going to be like more simple captions, straight onto the stories. So definitely tune in. You'll always get extra in the stories. Like you get all the play-by-plays, all the shenanigans in the like more quirkiness and stuff, some stuff that I wouldn't necessarily post that will be on the page forever. I'll post it because I know it's only going to last 24 hours type of thing. So catch it when you can, catch it while you can. So yeah, today I was sharing about my melon mounds. I planted watermelon and cantaloupe today on a hill where I'm staying. And yeah, all of the shenanigans are there. But yay, Quita, oh my gosh. See, and you were invited by Quiche, right? And we're here honoring Quiche and Capo, and now this connection is made and it's going to potentially be in person. That is exciting. Yay. Awesome, 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 awesome. So that's it. I am grateful, Quiche, for you being here and for sharing your story and the way that you have transformed pain into purpose. You're inspiring. From the first conversation we had, I was like, wow, sis. Like, wow. You are here to do monumental work, and they are working through you. It is all part of it, all part of the divine plan. So honored to be just a witness, let alone to support and hold you in the light and share space and hold space and support any way that I can. So this was another way that I wanted to. If you do want to donate, DM, send Cash App. Thank you. Absolutely. For anyone, yet again, please and thank you. Whatever you want and have to share and spare, please send. Blessed since 88, send Quiche and Capo some love, and they send it to another family. She doesn't keep it. It's for somebody else in need. You know what I mean? So that's incredible. And this is why I was like, beyond just sending a donation, which I did, I was like, I want to do more. And I was like, wait a minute. Spirit's like, wait a minute. Just dedicate a whole life. And whatever comes through is for them. It's for who is supposed to get it. So I love y'all. Sending love indeed. Love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you, and you dope. So I had to do, we do dope shit. That's what we do. We do dope shit. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. Mwah. Thank you. Night, night. Indeed. Happy early heavenly birthday to Angel Capo. Absolutely. Thanks, Ross. I love you guys. Rest well and dream sweet. And I see you tomorrow.